Hello guys, it's Miss Garcia. Welcome to Math City with Miss G. Today we are going to talk about a kite. The figure on the screen is an example of a kite. And what is a kite? It is a quadrilateral. And quadrilateral simply means a polygon. So it is a polygon with four sides, or it is a four-sided figure. It also has four angles. We've got four angles. And there are also four vertices. So a kite has the following properties. So the first property is that it has exactly two pairs of consecutive congruent sides. So congruent consecutive sides. So in the figure, this side, segment AB is congruent to segment AD, and at the same time they are consecutive. So this symbol is a tick mark symbol, which simply means that these two sides are congruent in measure. So we have segment AB, which is congruent to segment AD. Another pair of congruent sides and at the same time consecutive is this side of the figure. So BC, which is consecutive to segment DC, and at the same time they have the same measurement, so we can name that segment BC is congruent to segment DC. The second property of a kite is that it has one pair of opposite angles. And these opposite angles happens to have the same measurement. So this angle right here, so angle B and angle D. So these two angles are opposite. Let's name that angle A. BC is congruent to angle ADC, meaning they have the same measurement. The last property of a kite is that the diagonals are perpendicular. What does perpendicular mean? So if we focus our attention to the diagonals, we have segment AC. So it is perpendicular to segment BD. So what does perpendicular mean? It simply means that the angle created in the middle is a right angle. So not only one right angle, but all of these angles in the middle are right angles. So each of these angles simply measures 90 degrees. And therefore, with that being said, each of these triangle, as you can see, there are four triangles that are created out of the diagonals in the figure. So we have four right triangles. So four right triangles. So we can name segment AC is perpendicular. So the inverted T is a symbol for perpendicular. Is perpendicular to segment BD, which is the second diagonal. Let's use this concept in this example. Given the kite below, find the missing values. So if we may recall, each of these figure right here, or the figure or a kite is comprised of four triangles, and these triangles are right triangles. So the angles in the middle are right angles. And so if we know one given, we should be able to find the unknown angle. So I'm looking at angle 3. So to find angle 3, if you remember any triangle, the sum of the measures of any triangle, regardless of the type of triangle, the sum is always 180. So I will use 180 minus 90, which is this angle right here, which is 90 degrees. So minus 90, and then I'm going to subtract 46 as well. So whatever is left gives me angle 3. So that would be 44 degrees. So angle 3 is 44 degrees. So if angle 3 is 44, angle 2 will also be 44 degrees. So 44 degrees for angle 2. If this angle here is 46, then angle 1 will be 46 degrees. Now, angle 4 is in the center, so that is 90 degrees. And we should be able to find angle 5. If this angle here measures 73, then angle 5 is going to be 73 degrees. So we then can find the measure of angle 6 or 7. So we are going to take 180 minus 90, which is this angle in the middle, and then minus 73. And we are left with 17. So therefore, angle 6 is 17 degrees as well as angle 7. Okay, let's try this in a different example. So we have, in this problem, we have QR, given that QR is 13 and PT is equal to 8. So if this is 8, TR will also be 8. And we are asked to find QT. QT is right here. This is QT and it is a known. So I'm going to label that as X. So let's focus on one triangle so we know exactly what we're looking for. Let me highlight it with a purple. So this triangle right here. So since this triangle is considered a right triangle, then we can use Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. C is going to be the longest side and always the opposite of the right angle. Therefore, that's going to be 13. And 8 can be A or B. A and B can switch, but not C. So I want to make A as the 8, the measurement 8. So A is 8 square. And I'm making the unknown, which is B, but I'm going to substitute X because I use X to represent the unknown. C is 13. So square 8, that's 64, plus X squared equals 169. Subtract 64 on both sides. And so that's going to leave us with 105. And so it is going to give us a decimal. So extract the square roots on both sides. So we're going to use tens place. So X is 10.2. And therefore QT is equal to 10.2. All right, let us try another example. Okay, so KM, which is the diagonal, measures 52. So if the diagonal is 52, we can divide this by 2, and that is equal to 26. This is 26, and this is also 26. NL is 33, and we are asked to find LM, and LM is this side of the figure. So I'm going to focus on this triangle. So opposite of this angle in the middle, which is a right angle, is this, and that happens to be LM. I'm going to name this as X, which is the longest side, which is going to be the C value. So I will have A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So remember, A and B can switch. It doesn't matter which one is A, which one is B, but the C will always be the longest side and always the opposite of the right angle. So let's substitute. We'll have 26 square plus 33 square equals X squared. So taking this square of 26 and square of 33, the sum would be equal to 1,765 equals x squared. Extract the square roots on both sides. We will get 42. So therefore LM, which is this right here, is equal to 42. Let's try another example. This time we are asked to find an angle. So the angle is missing, and so what do? We are going to find or label, take a look at what we have at this time. So remember, this is a right angle, and since that is a right angle, then we can add these two angles together, plus this angle equals 180. So that would be 7x plus 3 plus 2x plus 6. We could also just simply add this angle plus this angle equal 90. We can do that as well, because the middle this angle here is already 90. So 90 plus 90 is 180. So we could just use equal to 90. The sum of this angle plus this angle is 90. So we can do that. So we have, adding these two combined like terms, that would be 9. And then this one is 9 as well. All right, we are going to subtract, do inverse of positive 9. So that would be 81. So x is equal to 9. And we are asked to find, let's locate what HIF. HIF. So this whole angle, I is in the middle. So we need to know both angles. So first we're gonna find this angle here. 7 times 9 plus 3. So and so that would be 66. So and this angle, we can find this angle by doing 90. So if this is 46, this will also be 46. So 90 minus 46, so that's gonna be 44. So then therefore we can add this angle. This angle is 44 degrees and this is 66. And so we have angle, measure of angle HIF is equal to 44 plus 66, which is equal to 110 degrees. I hope you find value in this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.